Hi, my name is Peter, and I will be giving you a presentation today on food waste in America and how it's a huge problem, both environmentally and economically. However, I will also be presenting a few different solutions to this problem. Now, food waste, especially in America and the world, is a huge issue. American families throw out approximately 25% of the food and beverages they buy. That's 1/4 of all the food in their cupboards and refrigerators. Now, this can be attributed to several different reasons, one of which is buying in bulk. People buy in bulk all the time because they buy what they think they need, not what they actually need. Places like Costco and BJ's all sell food in huge packages, way more than a family would actually need to eat. Fast foods also throw away tons of food. McDonald's fries, for example, must be thrown out after 7 minutes, and the burgers after 20. These time limits cause approximately 10% of all fast food to be discarded. Consumers also treat expiration dates as if they were a hard deadline when food can be safely eaten. That date is only there to protect companies. Most food that expires is still good for a while, especially if it's not meat and dairy based. Everyone is just scared of eating expired food. This causes so much money to go down the drain. According to the NRDC, the average household spends $1,350 to $2,275 annually just on wasted food. That's 10% of the average cost of living for an American. Now, food waste doesn't just stem from the household, but in fact originates from the bigger picture. From the production to the distribution, from the actual assembly line, throwing away food that is not deemed appropriate, to driving the food to the store, there's waste. And this waste is a huge cause of energy consumption. In fact, 10% of the US energy budget goes into bringing food to our table. 1/4 of that 10% is just wasted. That's 2.5% of the US energy just gone. Throwing away this much food and the transportation is such a big contributor to greenhouse gases. If food scraps were removed from landfills, the level of greenhouse gas abatement would be equivalent to removing 1/5 of all cars in the country from the road. This lifestyle is so wasteful. It's so unnecessary. And if we keep living this way, it will be unsustainable. The problem doesn't just come from ourselves, but from every part of the production, distribution, and consumption. However, there are solutions to this problem. The solutions range from reforming ourselves as just people, civilians, and households, to the whole business of food production and distribution. Right at the base level, right at the entry point of solutions is ourselves, and that is that we should just buy the food we need. We don't need to go to Costco and buy a pack of 100 ramen noodles that we will inevitably throw away at some point because we get sick of them. We should also treat expiration dates with leniency. That jar of peanut butter that you have, that jar that's half full with good peanut butter, is not bad on the day that it expires. You have at least a week or two left of good peanut butter that could be used for everything. Composting is also a very practical solution to the problem. And you may say, well, Peter, I live in an apartment, or I live somewhere where a composting bin actually can't be. And I tell you, composting is just like a trash can. In an apartment, there could be a communal composting bin. And compost adds needed organic matter. According to Biocycle, it sequesters carbon, improves plant growth, conserves water, reduces reliance on chemical pesticides and fertilizers, and helps prevent nutrient runoff and erosion. The soil is literally a miracle. And composting is amazing for the earth. And if you think that, well, I don't garden, how could this benefit me? Well, it does. It does, in fact. It benefits you and your communities as a whole because you're creating this material that can be put back into the earth and used to create even better food. The issues of inefficiencies within our food supply system are also a huge issue. Businesses that handle our food can do a better job of setting reduction targets and recording food loss as a larger part of their net worth. If big companies can just realize there is a problem, then they can fix it. Food industries should also start to cooperate more with food waste prevention organizations, such as Feeding America, to donate their unused product to food banks and the needy. So much of the wasted food could be given to people who are hungry. And this is a great solution for our waste. Now, I have only brushed on the surface of possible solutions to this problem. With each solution comes benefits, whether it be feeding the hungry, saving money, helping the planet, or even just saving a trash bag. There's always a benefit to cutting down our food waste. And if we can just figure out a way to even just get the ball rolling with these solutions, we can start to reform the way that we consume our food in a more healthier manner. And this will inevitably improve both our own healths, but our planet.